30 days, 0 lines of code, and a live product sounds like a fever dream, but we actually did it. Let's break down exactly how, because the tools have gotten so good that the old excuse of "I can't code" is basically extinct. The catalyst here wasn't genius, it was desperation mixed with deadline. We gave ourselves 1 month, no engineers, no budget for a development team, just a credit card, a Wi-Fi connection, and a dangerous amount of caffeine. Think of no-code tools like Lego for adults, except the bricks connect to payment processors, databases, and user authentication instead of just making a sad little house. The ecosystem has matured so fast that what used to require a 6-figure developer salary can now be assembled by a determined person on a Sunday afternoon. Back in 2019, saying you built something without writing code got you laughed out of startup circles. Fast forward to today, and billion-dollar companies are running core workflows on tools like Airtable, Webflow, and Zapier without a single engineering hire. The psychological shift you have to make is enormous. You're not building software, you're configuring a system. That reframe alone saved us probably 40 hours of imposter syndrome paralysis in week 1. Here's the actual stack. And yes, we're gonna name names. Webflow handled the front end and marketing site. MemberStack bolted on authentication and paywalls, and Airtable acted as the brain, the database, everything talked to. Zapier was the nervous system stitching it all together, firing automations every time a user signed up, paid, or rage quit. People assume no code means no problems, and that is genuinely hilarious in hindsight. We burned 3 days because a Zap was firing twice, silently doubling every entry in our database like a polite little gremlin. The misconception worth destroying right now is that no code means low quality or low scale. Card powers landing pages for products with hundreds of thousands of users, and Bubble has startups processing millions of dollars in transactions monthly. The process mattered more than the tools we started with a 1-page brief, mapped every user flow on a FigJam board, and didn't touch a single platform until we knew what we were actually building. Skipping that step is how people end up with a beautiful Webflow site connected to absolutely nothing useful. Week 2 nearly broke us when we realized our monetization logic was basically duct tape. MemberStack talking to Stripe, talking to Airtable through 3 separate zaps in a chain that one bad internet connection could corrupt. We rebuilt that entire flow in a single afternoon once we stopped being precious about it and just deleted everything. Historical lesson here. Every overnight success no-code launch you've seen on Twitter involved at least one day where the founder stared at a broken automation and quietly considered farming. The discipline is in not blowing up your stack and starting over, it's in isolating the one broken piece and fixing only that. By day 28, we had a working product, a checkout flow, an onboarding email sequence, and a dashboard, all without touching a line of code. And all for under $300 in tool subscriptions. The philosophical truth is that constraints are a gift. The limitation of no code forced us to keep the product ruthlessly simple, which is what users actually wanted anyway. You don't need permission, a co-founder with an engineering degree, or a runway to test an idea anymore. You need a weekend, a clear problem, and the willingness to read some documentation. Execution has been democratized, and the only remaining barrier is the decision to start. Whether you're launching a SaaS, a membership community, a marketplace, or just a very fancy lead capture page, the tools exist today to get version 1 live before your enthusiasm expires. The stack isn't magic, the timeline isn't a miracle, it's just process applied consistently over 30 days with stubbornness as the secret ingredient. And if your next big idea involves building something in real estate, finding the right contractors, or locking in the right lender to fund it all, check out our links in the description below because we can help you get started.